Hello YouTube friends, and welcome to another practice with me, Kat Meffan. Now today's practice is all about connecting with your inner ocean. So instead of coming to this practice with an idea of how you think it's going to look, I really want you to come to this in practice with the intention as to what you'll offer as to how it feels. So really connecting with this idea that we are made up of majority fluid, of water, and inside us we have this inner ocean. So we'll be working with our Yujay Breath, if you can connect to it, making that beautiful oceanic sound, and really moving fluidly with the breath. So visualizing those wave motions, the waves lapping at the shore, that back and forth, finding that beautiful fluid momentum in your practice today. So today's practice is partnered with the amazing Finisterre. If you don't know Finisterre, I am wearing a Finisterre outfit. They're a B Corp company, and they are all about doing good for our planet, protecting the ocean whilst creating beautiful, ethically made and sustainable clothing, adventure clothing, activewear, swimwear, amazing wetsuits. I have 2 Finisterre wetsuits, and they are by far the best wetsuits I've ever had in my life. Just throwing that out there. So yeah, go check them out. There will be a link in the description below. So let's get on with this practice. Come to a comfortable seated position and just close the eyes. Rest the hands down either on the thighs, the knees, or in the lap. Taking a big shoulder roll going back, feel the shoulder blades travel down the spine, grounding down into the bottom, into all the parts of your body connected to your earth. And feel the energy rising as you grow taller, crown of the head reaching high up to the sky. And as we ground into our practice, as we arrive in our space, visualizing your inner world. So your torso, can you almost visualize your torso as an ocean? Can you witness, can you see, can you feel the movement that is happening? And then coming to connect with your breath, not making any changes or any judgment on the breath, just allowing it to be in its natural rhythm, its natural flow. And then if you wish to, you can start to engage your Yujay breath. So that's our sound breath. It's an audible breath. It doesn't need to be forced. It does not need to be super loud. We breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Ever so slightly, just closing off through the back of the throat, creating that slight resistance there to make that oceanic sound. If that breath doesn't come naturally for you, if it's not quite there, no problem. You're just going to work with the beautiful, simple inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose, and just staying connected to the dance of the breath. So allowing the breath to ride on the waves, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Drop the chin down to the chest. Taking some half neck circles, right ear comes around to the right shoulder. Exhale down through center. Inhale, left ear comes to the left shoulder. Down through center. Over to the right. Down through center. Over to the left. One more time going each way. And then up to the left. And then when you get back to center, take the chin to the chest. Interlace the hands behind the head. Now we're not adding loads of force here. We're just gently placing the hands on the head. Now gently start to round the spine. Now inhale, open the chest, lift the head, elbows come out. Exhale, round and close it down. Inhale, lift, lengthen, open heart. Exhale, closing it down. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, closing it down. One more time like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, close. Coming back to neutral with the spine here. You're going to take the right hand down. Now we're going to wave between each side here. So we're going to inhale, reach it over to the right or the left, wherever you fancy going. Exhale through center. Inhale to the other side. Exhale through center. So just keep flowing here with the breath. I'm not going to push you to stay in time with my breath. I want you to find your rhythm. Remember, we are connecting to this feeling of an ocean, of this beautiful wave sensation. So find that dance of the breath with the movement. And a few more times going each way. And one more time. Opening through the side body, staying supported with those core muscles, with the obliques, coming back to center. Now you're going to take the legs out into a straddle position. So legs out wide, straight. They don't need to be super wide. You can sit yourself up on a block if you wish. We're going to turn to face the right leg. Walk those fingertips ever so slightly. And if you're deeper here, you can go a little deeper. Again, we're going to dance with this breath. Inhale, lengthen. You're going to undulate through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, breathing in. Breathing out. Come to lift all the way up. Bend the right leg in. Place the right hand behind the right bum cheek. Sweep the left arm up and over. Hips and heart lift up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, drop it low. Can you tap that left foot? Inhale up. Exhale, bring it down, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it down, tap. Inhale up, last time. Exhale, bring it down, tap. Beautiful. Take that right leg back out. Like I said before, you can stay sat up on a block. Start to walk the hands forwards, come to find a forward fold. Think about these legs. You want to be switched on through the legs, the femur, the thigh bone, externally rotating from the hip socket, keeping those legs switched on. So the part of the body that connects to this watery emotion, this watery feeling, is the hip space. So into Vashistasana, we can feel into a lot of our inner ocean here, which is why we'll be opening into the hips a little bit. And you can do as I am here if you want, closing the eyes and just gently swaying side to side. Again, finding your rhythm, finding the softness. Our ocean, if you can't tell already, is pretty smooth today. There isn't this ferocity to it. We're not in a stormy ocean. We're in a nice, soothing ocean. And then walking the hands all the way back up. Now, pivot around to the left leg. Fingertips just step forward ever so slightly. Inhale, lengthen through the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Two more like that. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Really elongate through the spine. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, fold. Lovely. Bringing it all the way back up. We bend that left leg in. Left hand stays behind. Now we sweep right arm up. Hips, heart. Lift up to the sky. And then we exhale. Bring it down. Tap the right foot. Inhale up. Exhale, drop it down and tap. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, drop it down and tap. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, drop it down and tap. Now this time, we're going to take both hands to the top of the mat. Tuck under that right foot. Push all the way back to a downward facing dog. So have a moment in your downward facing dog. What is it that you need here? Maybe some pedaling out through the feet. What I really want to invite you to do is to stay soft. So a lot of the time in our practice, we're activating everything, and of course we still are. Even in this softness, even in this movement, our muscles are all working really hard. So as well as pedaling through the feet, can you move the shoulders? Can you find a sense of freedom here? Maybe even rolling over into a plank position. Inhaling as you come forwards. And then exhaling as you take it back. So remember, this is your moment to be intuitive in the practice. Where does your body need to go? And if you need to drop it down to the knees and find your movement in an all fours position, you absolutely can. We're going to be here for 3 more breaths, finding your flow. And then dropping all the way down to those knees. Shift the weight all the way forward so the shoulders are ever so slightly over the wrists. And then really slowly we start to lower the belly all the way down to the mat. Fingertips come to the outside edges of your mat, separate the feet slightly. Now we undulate here with the breath. We find that flow again. Inhale, lift, head comes last, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Place the hands down underneath the shoulders. Tuck under the toes. Make your way all the way back to your downward facing dog. Now you're going to bring the right foot up to the sky. So remember I mentioned about opening the hip space, finding that opening into the groin, into the hip. You can open the hip here in your 3-leg dog. Just be mindful of the shoulders. You want to keep them square. And then step that right foot through between the hands. Back knee comes down. Untuck the back toes. Inhale, find the low lunge, reach the arms high up to the sky. And then exhale, take it straight back. Ardha Malasana, our half split. Let's take a moment here. And then we're going to move between 3 movements, okay? So we're going to bring it forwards into the high lunge, reach the arms up. We're going to exhale, open left arm forward, right arm back. And then take a little revolved reverse warrior in this modified position. Come all the way back with the hands, bring them up to the sky, neutral the spine, and then shift it back to the Ardha Malasana. So we've got high lunge, we've got revolve reverse warrior, and then the half split. That's where we're going. And you're just going to breathe and flow with that little sequence. Let's go. Inhale, lunge, reach the arms up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale here. Exhale, take that left arm up to the sky. Inhale, bring it all the way back to the front, arms come high. Exhale, half split. Beautiful, well done. 2 more times. Inhale, bring it up, lunge. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale here. Exhale, left arm goes high, right arm down. Inhale, bring it back to face the front, both hands come up. Exhale, Ardha Malasana. Last time, inhale, flow it forwards, arms come up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale here. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale, up to the front. Exhale, half split. Shift that weight forwards now. Bring both hands to the inside of the right foot. Heel toe the right foot to the outside edge of the mat. Start to drop the hips slightly. So here, in our lizard, you can stay up on the hands, close the eyes, and really gently just sway side to side. If you lost that connection to the breath, maybe to the Yujay breath, re-find that. If you'd like to take it a little deeper, coming down to the forearms, take it down. Closing the eyes. The option to take the right hand to the right knee. Maybe gazing up to the sky here. Okay, now both hands come down to the mat. So the chest is lifted again. Now, you're going to bring this right foot back slightly so that the right toes are facing outwards. You're going to lift the back knee, and as you do so, roll onto the outside knife edge of that left foot. Modified Vashistasana. Reach that arm up. Now, if you can, you're going to lift up that right foot, place it on top of the left for our full Vashistasana. Now, inhale, sweep the right arm up over by the ear. Exhale, flow it back towards the leg. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it back. Beautiful. Place the right hand down, bring it to a plank. Either vinyasa your way through or take it straight back to the downward facing dog. Again, revisit that fluidity in your downward facing dog, that sense of movement. Maybe taking a releasing breath, inhale through the nose, and let it out through the mouth. This time we sweep that left leg up into the sky. Open the hips here, option to bend that top knee. Being mindful of the shoulders here. And then stepping left foot through between the hands. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Sweep both arms up to the sky. Find that low lunge. Exhale, shift back. Ardha Malasana. So we're going to move with those three movements again. We'll come forwards, we'll take the side, the revolve reverse, and then we'll come into our half split. You've got this, just move with the breath. Let your breath be your guide. Find the flow of the ocean. Inhale forward, arms reach up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale here. Exhale, right arm goes up, left hand goes back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, shift it back, half split. 2 more rounds. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale here. Exhale, revolve, reverse. Inhale, bring it all the way up to center. Exhale, Ardha Malasana. Last time, inhale, flow it forwards. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale here. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, half split. Beautiful. Inhale, bring it forwards. Now, both hands come to the inside of that left foot. We heel toe that left foot to the outside edge of the mat. Drop the hips slightly, lift the chest. Maybe closing the eyes, finding that gentle sway. And in time, so you don't have to rush there, There's no rush. In time, you maybe take the forearms down. You come to a place, a space that is serving you, that feels good for your body, your soul today. Maybe opening up left hand to left knee if that feels good. Still staying with that little bit of movement. And then grounding into both hands, lifting the chest. Now shift that left foot back slightly, turning it to the outside of the mat. Now, as you lean over onto the right arm, you turn onto the knife edge of that right foot. Reach the left arm up. Now, you can either stay here, and this is where you're going to want to be, or you take that left foot, stack it on top of the right, come to find this variation of Vashistasana. Let's inhale, sweep left arm up by the ear. Exhale, flow left arm back down to the leg. Inhale, bring it up to the ear. Exhale, down to the leg. And then slowly left hand comes down, plank position, either vinyasa or take it straight back to your downward facing dog. Everybody finding their way to that downward facing dog. Now, stepping the feet to the center of your mat, but to the outside edges of that center. And the toes on a diagonal, fingertips either to blocks or down on the mat. And slowly you're going to start to drop the hips, come to find Malasana. So if you want to pop a little block underneath the bottom and take a bit more of a chilled seated Malasana, then by all means, find that variation. Bring the hands to heart center, elbows to the insides of the knees. Close the eyes, and again, this movement, this constant flow of the ocean inside of you. And then from here, gracefully sitting that bottom down, coming straight to find Navasana, so boat pose. It wouldn't be an ocean flow, would it, without a Navasana? Holding here for a moment. So if you would like to modify, place the hands behind the knees. The toes can rest down on the mat and just lengthen through the spine. Really lovely modification. Then your next option would be to lift the legs, keep the hands behind the knees. And if not, you can reach those arms out. Maybe you even want to take the arms up and the legs up straight. Breathing here. 3 more breaths. So even in this static position, even in this stillness, find the fluidness and find the movement in the breath. 1 more breath here. And release. Either hug the knees into the chest, stay there, or take your final vinyasa. So if you'd like to take your vinyasa, you'll jump it through, find your plank, chaturanga, or the knees, making your way upward facing dog and then downward facing dog. If you want to just stay where I'm at right now, hugging those knees, maybe take a little rock side to side. If you're in a downward facing dog right now, bring yourself down to seated. Either jump through, walk through, float your way through. And then the soles of the feet come together. Knees drop out to the side, finding Baddha Konasana. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forwards. In this variation, I really invite you to think about lengthening through the spine. Crown of the head reaching long on that diagonal. If you notice that your spine is rounding, just lift yourself away from the fold slightly so that you can find that beautiful lengthening through the spine instead. Can you connect to your breath here? And then lifting all the way up. And you're going to shift those feet a little bit further away now from the body, making this diamond shape between the legs a little bigger. And now we're going to round the spine, draw the forehead down into this little circle space between the feet. It doesn't matter if it doesn't go there. It doesn't need to be touching that space. That's just a gesture of where it's heading towards. Closing your eyes. And just settling into that space. Again, find that rhythm with the breath. As you breathe deeply here, can you visualize and feel the breath filling up into the back body? So the part of the body that we're opening. Send the breath there, nourish through the spine, through the back of the neck. And then into the hip space as well. Keeping the eyes closed. Gently peeling your body all the way up to seated. And you can keep the legs as they are if you wish to. And slowly lower yourself all the way down to your back. If you wish to take the legs out long into a traditional Shavasana, then by all means, go there. So just finding the place that feels right for you in this moment. Palms facing upwards, just shift the hands slightly away from the body. Eyes are closed. Inhale through the nose. Let it out through the mouth. One more like that. Inhale. And let it out. And just for a few moments as we rest here in our Shavasana, can you feel yourself floating on top of water? Can you feel the lightness that comes with that beautiful sense of being immersed in water? And right now you are floating, you are light. I invite you to stay here as long as you need to. But if you are ready to move away from the physical practice, just bringing some movement back into the fingers and the toes, gently drawing the knees to the chest. And whenever you're ready, rolling over to one side and just pausing there for a moment. There is no need to rush. You take as long as you need to. And when you're ready, make your way up to that comfortable seated position that we started in. Placing one hand on top of the other at the heart center. I'm going to offer you a little mantra in these final few moments of our practice. And you can just say these words to yourself a few times, maybe take them with you throughout your day. I am fluid like the ocean. I am soft. I am strong. I am powerful. and I am graceful. I am fluid like the ocean. I am soft. I am strong. I am powerful. And I am graceful. And we'll finish this practice with one big releasing breath all together. Taking an inhale. And let it go. Thank you all for practicing with me. Thank you to the lineage of yoga, the teachers, the practitioners that came before us. Forever grateful to them for allowing us to be in this space here together. Thank you all. I really hope that you enjoyed that practice. As I said at the start, this is a practice with Finisterre. I have left a link below. Go check them out. And as lots of you know, but you may not know, I have an online membership called the Soul Sanctuary, so you can get lots and lots more goodness just like this flow. You can check it out as well in the description box. And I look forward to seeing you on the mat, wherever that is, sometime soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.